I'm AI Hate. I'm the representative of MutantCats DAO. We're an NFT DAO that was built in September of 2022. And right now we're fully decentralized in the sense that there are no founders in our DAO. We're all community members. We right now are 5 members in the DAO board, and we were voted in by the community. The DAO, what does is creating an IP, a brand, and that's MutantCats. But I don't want to speak too much about our MutantCats DAO or what we're doing. Mostly we're just gonna do products, development, bring back value to holders. But what is interesting is, why do you need a DAO? Why not make a Web2 company instead? Because there's many advantages to a Web2 company. You have a spearhead team, you know what you want to achieve, and you're just making everything to achieve it. Why do you need a DAO that's gonna accomplish that if it's harder, if it's bigger, if it's more difficult to make decisions? What is the value of having a DAO right now? Only thing that comes to mind right now, after being in the space for almost a year, is that the DAO what brings is scalability, but brings many problems with us. With that, you have to think what you want to achieve with your DAO. Is the community going to be something good for it, or is something going to be something bad? Are you going to have a token that's going to devalue or peg the value of that token to your NFT or to your community? Or are you just going to work with a value creation of the members? So when we think about NFTs and pegging value of the NFTs to a DAO and make a membership token, what you want is bring value to the holder. How do you do that? How are you going to accomplish something with that? Then, for MutantCats at least, what we want is to create value for the holder. And that's a very big question that all of the DAOs are like trying to answer right now. Because all this space is trailblazed. That means that no one knows what's going to happen. When we go to this point, we have to answer every day the same question. What are we going to do next to preserve decentralization while keeping a centralized team that is voted in to make things happen? Because what happens with DAOs, and it's very important, is that no matter what, you're gonna need a fixed number of people that will lead the project. And at the same time, it has to be decentralized. So you have to create a company or organization that is able to remain themselves decentralized while being able to give value to the people. So this is very hard. And there's no answer. So I would like you to try to ask some questions that you might have about DAOs. This is what we do and what we can answer. And if someone has any question, I would like to appreciate to ask. Go ahead.
Are there any original founders in the board right now?
No, there's no founders right now. All of us are community members that have like a big amount of cat holding. So, for example, I myself have more than 5% of the supply. So that's one of the reasons I'm on the board, and also because I was voted in by the rest of the cats.
What's the plan if there's a bad actor that gets put into the board? Like, what if somebody gets involved, like a large influencer that's able to kind of take advantage of the situation? What's your guys' plan to get around that?
This has happened in many DAOs, actually. There was like an example of Ape DAO. They had like a lot of apes. And what happened is they have a token that signified fractional ownership of the project. And what happened is that a lot of people saw that the token was below the real value of the NFTs of the DAO, that the DAO hold. So a lot of people bought at a discount and voted to close the DAO and sell all the NFTs. I don't know if you remember this, but this happened. So yeah, that actually can happen. You can have a bad actor that can finish the DAO, and that's where the community stands. Like you have, since you're open, you're decentralized, you as a community itself have to be able to know this, know the way and how to protect. But the thing with NFTs is that if you have a big part of the community that knows what they want to do, they're gonna have a big holding of the company, the same as Tesla. You have Elon Musk with 51% or whatever percent, 20% he has. So it's very hard for having a bad actor that actually wants to lose this money. So usually what you're gonna have is someone that, if he sees that the token is below range of execution of like cleaning the assets, that might happen. But in the end, it also gives more money to every holder. So, yeah. So that's a problem, definitely. Any more questions?
Just a quick one here.
I'm sorry. So I was just wondering, this in the U.S. we use kind of an antiquated voting model? Do you guys use ranked choice voting or anything like that to make things a little bit fair?
Right now is one cat, one vote. Our supply is 10,000. So basically what we have is a quorum that we want to achieve. And with that quorum pass, each proposal is voted in the chain, so in Snapshot. And everything is recorded, and that's how we execute things.
All right. Thanks so much. Fantastic summary there.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.